hands you a difficult opponent.
Oh, watch out now. Here comes the Blue Demon.
Oh, but not just any opponent. An opponent that needs to be beaten into submission. You need go
Well,
power.
Sir Reggie could use some go power right about now.
An opponent that you'll have to whip,
Reggie's got him by the throat.
pummel,
Reggie Smythe's in control.
make submit, and become master of.
Mrs. Gormley's beef tallow crisps give you go power.
1, 2, 3. It is all over.
I eat a bag of Mrs. Gormley's beef tallow crisps before every match. They give me go power.
So remember, kids, bug your parents for Mrs. Gormley's beef tallow crisps. Like a mouthful of cold beef fat in every bite.
Available in your grocer's freezer.
No, but you're used to that stuff. You had your first hardcore match with Crystal, and you'd only been around a couple of weeks. It's the same thing I said to Chrissy. I've been playing it safe for a long time, Dee Dee, and we got the winning team for sure. I mean, there's you, Patty, Big Dion, and me, against Dakota's bunch of street corner beggars. I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be different for me, but there's no way we lose to the future endeavors.
Wish I was as sure as you. Part of me's hoping I don't get anyone killed. I guess I should tell somebody. I haven't been right since I ruined it all for AB by not being able to kick out of Marta's pen. I tried, Jeannie, but I just couldn't go anymore. So now it's all gone. The titles, triple crowns for Pats and me. And I let everyone down, including myself. I just feel like it's all ruined now, and it's 'cause I slipped up. So yeah, I'm questioning everything right now, just before walking into that giant freaking cage. I don't want to let our side down again.
Dee Dee, it was one lost girl. You went to the back and hurt. And yeah, without the titles. But that's when you pick up and start the next chapter in the book.
Okay, but that's easy for you to say, when you never lose. Hardly ever anyway.
And yeah, Stacy Keebler beat me. But haven't I lived that loss down? Left that shit way in the rear view. Who even remembers I lost one non-title match to Stacy now?
Who wouldn't want to be like you?
You're top drawer now, Dee Dee. You don't have to be afraid of losing anymore. Even if you lose a match here or there, the fans are already down with you. And I don't think getting pinned one time is worth throwing out your thing with American powers.
And don't you worry about losing your belt and your streak? Doesn't that eat at you? I thought everyone who does what we do is like that. I guess I get it. I'm just gonna focus on singles a while, like this tournament coming up. I'm trying to forget about power and beauty anyway.
You can't go turning your back on Patty, who's been had your back from day one, because that would not be cool, girl. I'm gonna give you the best advice I can, Dee Dee. You watch me, Danielle. The day you see me slip, the day I lose this belt, you just make sure you're the first bitch in line for whoever got it from me, because you are gonna kick their ass, and then you'll be in my spot, and I know you can do that shit too.
Thanks, Jeannie. That's the realest thing I've heard from anyone around here.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, friends and neighbors from far and wide, welcome back to the third hour of tonight's RWL Labor Day Slamathon. Hangman takes wrench here with the rest of the gang from both Snarl and Rage. We still got 3 more matches to go. One of them, the Men's International Championship, Big Jake Blackwell defending that title tonight. And of course that 8-woman War Games match. Well, unbelievable stuff, guys. It most certainly is. And Tex, that 8-woman ladies match involving the Future Endeavor and Team RWL is going to be the centerpiece of this third hour. Yes, it is, but starting off hour 3, Macho Man Randy Savage is going to face the Honky Tonk Man. Let's find out about how we got here. Macho Man Randy Savage has reunited with Miss Elizabeth, and he will be facing superstar Billy Graham in tonight's main event.
From Paradise Valley, Arizona, weighing 275 pounds, superstar Billy Graham.
Set to face Macho Man Randy Savage, and I am Myron. I literally fell out of my chair when I heard that Macho Man Randy Savage and Miss Elizabeth had reunited.
His opponent, along with Miss Elizabeth, Sarasota, Florida, weighing 260 pounds, Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Well, up to this point, we have seen Macho Man Randy Savage come out to the ring with Ronda Rousey of Bell Unlimited, and with Scott Bell not around this week. What do you suppose that means?
I bet it means Scott Bell didn't know about it. And if he's watching right now, this would be the first he's hearing about it.
Delivers a kick to the leg. And Randy Savage, in desperation, trying to get back up to his feet in the corner. Graham charges. There's a clothesline that takes Savage down to the canvas. And Superstar Graham now stalking the Macho Man. Gets a hold of him into an attempted bear hug. Randy Savage resisting for all he is worth. Graham can't seem to get him up off the ground for the full contact bear hug. But it is no use. He has just released the hold. He may have already done quite enough damage. Randy Savage is laid out. Graham with a kick to the back. Goes for the cover and hooks the leg here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, my goodness. Superstar Billy Graham picks up the win by pinfall.
And your winner, Superstar Billy Graham.
Don't it just figure, you two? The one time I want to see Macho Man Randy Savage pick up a win, and he doesn't get it. Superstar Graham pulling off an upset here in tonight's main event.
So, maybe it was an inauspicious start, but just the same, Randy Savage has Miss Elizabeth back, and she's gonna rally behind him.
Oh yeah, it was right. Macho Man Randy Savage closing out tonight's program with this token appearance as he steps out here to clear the air about the return of Miss Elizabeth as his valet, and boy howdy, Savage shocked everyone when Miss Elizabeth appeared by his side in his last match against Superstar Billy Graham.
Randy lost that match to Superstar Graham, but he doesn't seem the least bit bothered by it. No, the Macho Man seems to have gotten not only Elizabeth, but his mojo back as well.
Well, all right, we've waited a whole week for something bigger than Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce getting engaged. I think Macho Man's about to give it to us, too.
What the joyous news be spread all the land. I think it's right now everyone knows that Miss Elizabeth and Macho Man are back together again. Things are going to be very different from now on. Oh, yeah.
Just look at what the cat dragged into short Popeye Scott Bell. Uh-oh, here we freaking go. This is going to be most unpleasant, gentlemen. I hope so.
What the hell do you think you're doing, Scott? Nobody invited you here. Now you stand there and be quiet while I take care of my business.
Hey, no, Randy. What the hell do you think you're doing? You waltz out here to announce that you and Elizabeth are back together without even checking that out with me first. You waited till I was out sick to spring this on everyone in that match with Superstar Graham. Really? Because you knew I wouldn't have let you do it. God damn it, Randy. I own your contract.
Not anymore, you don't. I'm sick and tired of you dictating the terms, choosing which matches I can and can't take. I quit. Bell Unlimited.
Yeah, well, your resignation is not accepted, Randy. Now get your ass backstage, Mr. Macho, so I can straighten you and Elizabeth out on how things are gonna run with us from now on. Come on, chop chop!
Oh, shit, yo!
Snap.
He's gonna make him accept the resignation.
Holy all hell. The fans have spoken. Randy Savage has heard, and he obeys. Damn, way to give your 2 weeks' notice. Macho Man just opened up a can on to short, and the
Oh, man, Randy Savage handing in his resignation to Too Short Popeye Big Time. We won't be seeing him with Bell Unlimited anymore. That was absolutely beautiful. I think I'm gonna cry. I can't believe what's just happened. Well, certainly the last several weeks have been quite the odyssey for Macho Man Randy Savage. That odyssey continuing tonight, he and Miss Elizabeth rekindling their relationship as Macho Man continues his odyssey tonight against the Honky Tonk Man. This is going to be interesting.
The following Legends Division match is set for one fall, with a 15-minute time limit. Approaching the ring along with the mouth of the South Jimmy Hart from Memphis, Tennessee, Weighing 254 pounds, here's the Honky Tonk.
Yes, sir. The tale of a man and his bullhorn, the mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, heralding the arrival of the Honky Tonk Man, and HTM has been a consistent staple in the Legends division. Hasn't done too badly, hasn't done too great, but he's always a thrill to see. That's straight Memphis right there. Him and Jerry the King Lawler, a taste of Memphis wrestling every time they're in the house. And tonight he's up against the Macho Man Randy Savage, who, as GB pointed out, has got his mojo back since he got Miss Elizabeth back. Look forward to seeing how this one shakes out.
Honky Tonk Man's terrific and everything, but put my money on Randy Savage tonight.
His opponent accompanied by Miss Elizabeth from Sarasota, Florida, weighing 256 pounds. Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Oh, Myron, it was a moment to behold, was it not? Seeing Macho Man Randy Savage ding Too Short Popeye upside the head with that microphone. Oh, man, it was great.
To me, it was one of the best moments of the entire year. It's like Will Smith smacking Chris Rock at the Oscars. It's something you thought you'd never see happen, and then boom, there it is.
Forgive Myron, that was one of his top 10 moments in all of human history.
Well, let's agree it was pretty historic, wasn't it?
Guys, never mind about Will Smith and the Oscars. I got a feeling the Honky Tonk Man's going to be the one getting smacked, and I got a feeling Macho Man's going to be the one doing the smacking.
Myron's pretty much called most of tonight's matches, so if he's going with the Macho Man, then I'll order the same. Randy's on a hot streak now, and you can literally feel it.
It's what Dandy Don would call palpable, ain't that right?
Yeah, yes, that's it. Palpable, correct.
All right, well, here we go. Tom Canamura rings the bell, and off we go to the races. Honky locks up with Macho Man. Macho counters the whip. But whoa, get hung up on the corner in the tree of woe by his own. Oh, man, he just goofed that one up big time. Macho Man takes down Honky Tonk Man with an elbow. HTM trying to get back to his feet, but Macho Man right there with a wrist clutch kick and another right to the chest and a clothesline. Takes Honky Tonk Man down again hard right, spins him around. Macho Man goes behind into a headlock. There's a headlock punch to the Honky Tonk Man. Miss Elizabeth back at ringside with Macho Man. It's still kind of a trip to see. Oh, man. Randy Savage with an arm snap on the Honky Tonk Man. Follows it up with a stomp. Oh, man. He is lit up, that is for sure. Honky Tonk Man ain't mounting a whole lot of offense. And Macho Man working the crowd, and they're loving it. Oh. Him leaving Bell Unlimited was probably the best thing that's ever happened to him in a couple of years. Randy Savage going to work on Honky Tonk Man. Bending that leg at an angle that Mother Nature just never intended. Jimmy Hart checking his megaphone. Apparently it ain't working right or something. Randy Savage escorts Honky Tonk Man to the corner. Head first into the turnbuckle he goes. Well, Honky Tonk Man finally counters. Delivers the shot. Has Randy Savage up in the front cradle. Hangs him up over the shoulder. Hangs him up the top rope. Now just depriving him of air the old-fashioned way. Honky Tonk Man with a scoop slam on Randy Savage. Follows that up with a stomp. Follows it up with another stomp. HTM finally turning the tables here. Drives a knee into the head of Randy Savage. Making his way to a standing position out there on the apron. Honky Tonk Man moves in on him. Drapes him over the top rope, brings him in, slams him with a hard shot to the back. Quickly going for a cover here. Not even a one. Well, now, gonna have to work a little bit harder, Honky. Honky Tonk Man with an elbow across the chest of Randy Savage. Follows that up with a stomp to the back. Hurt his hands on the double axe handle. Randy Savage getting out of the way just in time on that one. Another set of wrist clutch kicks to the Honky Tonk Man, followed up with another clothesline. And a driving knee to the chest Randy Savage just stringing them together. Will, he missed on that one. Honky Tonk Man getting out of the way. Gets a hold of Randy Savage. Hard whip to the ropes. There's a kitchen sink knee to the gut. And Honky Tonk Man doing a little shake, rattle, and roll here. Oh, man. Well, this one turned around pretty quick. Honky Tonk Man currently in control of things. Gets a hold of Randy Savage. Savage counters with an elbow. Moves in, misses with the clothesline. Honky Tonk Man gonna make him pay for that mistake. Gets a hold of him, has the trunks, he's weighing it up. But Randy Savage counters the suplex. What the hell's he doing? Well, he missed on that one. He misjudged the timing on that one so bad. Randy Savage drives Honky Tonk Man's head into the turnbuckle. Starts trying to yank off the arm here. Jimmy Hart. Yeah, we knew he was going to get involved. Here he goes. Tom Kanamura, not going to put up with that stuff. Takes away the megaphone. Well, now, that's all the drama we're going to get from Jimmy Hart. Randy Savage trying that high flying stuff again. You are not doing the superfly. Stop it. There we go. Takes Honky Tonk Man down the old-fashioned way with an elbow. There's a clubbing right to the head. The Macho Man sets in a vertical suplex for the Honky Tonk Man. And Jimmy Hart pouting, they took away his megaphone. Randy Savage with a blatant choke on the Honky Tonk Man. HTM in trouble again as Macho Man turns it around. Randy Savage gets a hold of the Honky Tonk Man and more wrist clutch kicks to the chest of HTM, taken down with yet another clothesline. Randy Savage taken down with a leg sweep. Honky Tonk Man going for a quick pin. 1, 2. Well, he got a 2. I didn't think he was going to even get a 2. HTM gets the leg swept by Randy Savage. Macho Man makes his way to the corner, all the way up to the top turnbuckle. Here we go. Driving knee right into the Honky Tonk Man. Here's a cover and a hook of the leg. 1, 2. Nope. Honky Tonk Man still hanging on here. Randy Savage rounds him up. Hard whip to the ropes. Savage with the duck under. Here's a leapfrog. And the Macho Man delivers a back body drop to the Honky Tonk Man. They lock it up again. Gouge. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Honky Tonk Man quick with that kick. That was smooth. Randy Savage with another smooth move. A chop block to the knee of the Honky Tonk Man. Randy Savage measuring up here. Honky Tonk Man on the outside. Here we go. Holy hell. Wow. Flying shoulder between the ropes from the Macho Man, apparently determined to do a little bit of high flying here. And the mouth of the South seen enough. Got his megaphone back. Look at this. He's going to get into it with the referee. Randy Savage with a clothesline in the meantime on the Honky Tonk Man. HTM rounded up by the Macho Man. Head first into the turnbuckle. Honky Tonk Man rounded up into a scoop slam. Macho Man covers and hooks the leg here. 1, 2. Well, I thought that was going to go a little bit longer, but apparently not. Randy Savage wins by pinfall.
The time was at 30 seconds. Your winner by pinfall, Macho Man Randy Savage.
They say the journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step, and Randy Savage has taken that first step on the road to redemption. After whipping on Scott Bell with a microphone, tonight he took that major first step with this win over the Honky Tonk Man. I'll tell you, HTM certainly didn't get to mount a whole lot of offense. Macho Man was a different kind of animal tonight. He sure was. I mean, that was just him. He was determined to do that high flying stuff, and damn if he didn't nail one. That was pretty amazing. I don't know, maybe Miss Elizabeth has some kind of special charm for him. I don't know, but whatever it is, Randy Savage picking up a win here over the Honky Tonk Man. Ladies and gentlemen, when we return, the International Championship. Big Jake Blackwell, the man of the people, defending the international title against Das Deutschenhammer, Josef von Schmidt. When we return.
And long live the Randy Revolution.